signs you could have stayed. It's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Okay, today is March 1st, 2022. It is 3:07 a.m. Yesterday I was not on Twitter as much, but when I got up, turned on the computer, I was going through Twitter to see what I can share with you. It took me a while to grab some stuff, so I was able to find some good tweets to share with you. Plus, I was not planning on recording today, but since my husband said he's not gonna need the computer, he's gonna go to the office, so I was like, let me use the time I have the computer all to myself today instead of working on my laptop. So tomorrow I'll rest. I don't need to record anything, depending on what's going on Twitter, pretty much. So every time you see my back end, keep your eyes on my estimate. All right, because yesterday, and I had two videos out. This one, which had I think it was talking about Harry's fight for his security kind of thing, is two videos. Where are they? Okay, I'm uploading one right now. These two here, I had them upload yesterday, and then the day before, I believe the day after the award show, I had a video out, and it had about 2,000. This is the first time, by the way, I've had over 2,000 views on the first time I put the video out. Okay, so my estimate should not be that low. If you look at, let's say, February 28th, for instance, video, if you look in the back end, well, that is gonna be on PYTE Sussex, because I did a long rant, so I decided to move it to PYTE Sussex. You look at the back end, it's almost the same amount. Okay, so keep your eyes. The reason I show this is because YouTube is cheating me. Okay, is cheating me. This is not right. $259.01 is not right for the amount of views that I already have on some videos. Alright, so with that being said, let's go on Twitter. This is the first tweet. Okay, the Rangers have eggs made up prize, Earthshot, which KP says is as prestigious as the Nobel Prize. Why are they still so bothered by NAACP, which they claim it's irrelevant? Really? Are they saying this? NAACP has been there for a very long time. Go look that video that I put out after the award. Okay, they've been there for a very long time. Right? They said, and by the way, I don't know if I read it out loud or I just put the screenshot of it. NAACP doesn't just try to, for the injustice of Black American. It's for everybody. As long things are not right, they stand up and fight for it. Okay, whether you white, Hispanic, Black, Asian, if you have any issues with certain laws or whatever, if you let them aware, I don't know how they run their stuff, but you let them aware or whatever, they'll try to make things right. Okay, so it's not just for Black people. They fight the injustice. Okay, it's for everybody. As long the law, the whatever is put is unjust, they fight for it. Okay, but it was Black people who created it. Okay, they said because it was created Black. Look at this. You see, by Black people, for people that wasn't an award that Meghan and Harry received, they were just celebrated. What? But I thought they said they were not gonna. They were irrelevant. They're not gonna talk about them once they leave. Why is anything Harry and Meghan do bothers them? I don't understand these people. What? They're crazy. The NAACP doesn't have to kowtow and give awards to people undeserving. Anthrax Island are confused with what happened over there. The way they lose it, downplaying anything the Sussexes do, you swear the Sussexes have superhero powers of persuasion. Okay, now they are downplaying Black people's accomplishment and the process. So that's true. Alright, it's not so much the NAACP. It's like the story with the magic mirror. After it tells the queen she's not the she's not the fairest in the land, she begins a jealous campaign to isolate and destroy the fairest. These fools have been primed to attack absolutely anything that shows Harry and Meghan goodness. That is true. You said it. Stupid. It's not even egg idea. Earthshot was an American idea and was joined by David Attenborough, who then brought egg in. Really? Is that the way? You see, I don't follow them for me to know this stuff. So I don't know how Earthshot was able to start it. But one thing I remember though, there was a thumbnails that I did a while back. Could have been a year or two ago that I did it, where I have like a picture of the world, and then in one of the areas was a UK flag within UK. And then during one of his award show, he had almost the same thing. You have in the background of Egghead was a picture of the world, and then in front of it was him. I was like, oh my god, this just remind me of the exact thumbnails that I have. I'll put a screenshot of my thumbnails of what I'm talking about. Okay, it doesn't matter, they won the award, that's the main thing. I mean, can you imagine if Harry and Meghan were paying attention to these idiots over there? They will not be moving at all. They will not be doing a damn thing. So it's best for them to, like they said, they stay away from social media and focus on themselves. Alright? Because these people will bounce them around like a freaking ping pong ball. Yeah, the British monarchy names its own public service causes and gives royal medals and favors. That's right. Usually most of their awards is due to favors. If you could do this for me, you get this award. Alright, as award. Has any organization awarded William and Kate recognition for anything? I really don't care if they get anything. Okay, do you think Egg had a sniff about Harry and Meghan prize and decided to hastily organize one? Okay, Egg thanks with A. What's A? was announced in the papers late 2019. Harry and Meghan were in Canada. Few weeks later in 2020, Harry and Meghan announced they were leaving. I remember laughing because the royal rats were volunteering Harry and Meghan to help egg lunch. Okay, I don't know anything about this. This is why I love reading those comments. Wait, what? Harry was like, I'm out. So what was that thing they wanted? Egg with who's Attenborough maybe, was announced in the papers late 2019. Harry and Meghan were in Canada. Few weeks later in 2020, Harry and Meghan announced they were leaving. So what was that thing? What was that? Is it whatever? Let me move on. The Rangers can accept Harry and Meghan 100% better than low energy Duke and Cambraces. I'm better than William, so it's fine. I love that one. But Harry knew it, and so did Wodat? Oh my god, I keep on coming with new names. Yeah, it's funny how much truth is found in a cast-off comment. Wait, what? Where is this all happening? I have not seen a thing, but then I tend to stick to close to home. The only crap I saw was Angela Levine. I say, I don't even, very rarely, if the squad don't post them, I can share it with you because I do not follow those hate accounts. Because once you start seeing their nonsense, they really boils your blood, makes you angry. So I don't want to be in that space. So I don't even follow them. If the squad don't put it out, put a screenshot for me to share it, I'm not going to share it with you. I'm not going to go and follow these idiots because they don't know how to stay in peace. Okay, right? Plus, Meghan pose with her mom made them lose their damn mind. It's hilarious to see all the meltdown. Okay, just 2 weeks ago, they were pushing the narrative that Doria had abandoned the couple. Oh my God, I don't know anything about this. Are you kidding me? This is, for some of you who are new, one of the things that I said is that Meghan had gave up everything to go to be with Harry. Okay, with many other branches of stuff that I said along that idea. Okay, left her mother behind and everything else. But God is good, knowing how evil and selfish and hateful these royal people are. Now the thing have been reversed and Harry returned the favor. Now Meghan is close to her mom and Doria get to enjoy her grandbabies because Meghan was her only child. So now she get to enjoy her 2 grandkids, and you know, if they decide to have another one, you know, that's up to them, but they said that's it. But Miss Doria get to enjoy her grandbabies and her daughter and all of that. And I think Harry respect Miss Doria to the fullest. Respect her a lot. I think Harry definitely, I'm wondering how Harry called Miss Doria in the house. Probably Mom? I'm wondering. Could be Mom Doria or Mom D. You know how they usually shorten their name. Mom D, maybe? Because I truly believe Harry have a great amount of respect for Miss Doria. Alright, so yeah, so Miss Doria get to enjoy her grandbabies, and you know, thank God for this, because she was living over here far away from her daughter. And look at when Meghan was doing that cookbook, when she opened the whatever, when they were doing it with the hub kitchen, you know, I'm pretty sure, and I've said this before, when Meghan was working with the hub kitchen ladies, they probably had little conversation. Maybe Meghan was saying stuff about her mom. Oh, my mom did this and that. So during the opening, you know, to present the cookbook, she probably told her mom, can you come and I talk about you, come and meet the ladies and all of that. So Miss Doria travel over there. And let's not forget every good thing that Meghan is doing. Look at, I just realized that as I'm recording. The cookbook thing, Miss Doria was there to support her. The NAACP, there's Miss Doria there. Alright, so every huge thing that Meghan is doing to achieve and all of that, Miss Doria is there to support her daughter. Okay? So Miss Doria, I'm telling you, my hat to her. In one of the tweets I was reading yesterday, I think one of the squad was saying, the Rangers were saying that Meghan rent Miss Doria to come and whatever. And I was like, if Miss Doria for rent, I'll be more than happy to rent her. Because she seemed like someone with so much knowledge and street talk, and will put things in perspective for you. I don't know, I never met Miss Doria. Very rarely I hear her voice. I think maybe once during the the presentation of the hub kitchen thing, I overheard her very lowly in the background, but besides that I never heard Miss Doria's voice. But I think Miss Doria has a lot of knowledge, a lot of reality kind of things that she experienced, how she could will put things in perspective for people and things like that. I think she has tons of knowledge. So if she's for rent, I'll be more than happy to rent her. All right, people like this, these are walking encyclopedia. Okay, Earth shit. Oh my god, let me read 2 more of the comments and then move on. Earth shit, not a typo, was a huge flop. Well, people in a remote area somewhere will not about the President's Award at the NAACP Image Award, as it is viral still 3 days later, only overshadowed by Meghan and Meghan Markle on okay, I guess op-ed just to end perfectly. BHM. Okay, it's shit, waiting for an op-ed from Egg. All right, so let me move on to the next tweet. There's more comment, and I'm already 30 minutes on the first tweet. Why on earth is she so bitter and muddy about Harry and Meghan? Does she work for the Daily Mail or somewhere or something? Lorraine, okay, she should have put a screenshot, so I have no idea what she's talking about. Okay, if I was a tax dodger, Lorraine, I would be bitter, miserable, and jealous too. Oh my goodness, I deliberately don't watch the toxic and hateful, unkind, always making snide remark and babbles on incoherently at times over her guests. That show has passed its sell-by date. It's called jealousy. She does it every time she mentioned them. I mean, I'm telling you, these people don't know peace and what will make, to stay peace of mind. If anything Harry and Meghan do bothers them, why do they keep on following them? I don't understand these people. Okay, the Daily Mail is the same article yesterday about Harry and Meghan, basically shaming her for wearing a designer dress and expensive accessories, including her engagement ring being. Oh, I read something, a screenshot about this. I think one of the squad put a screenshot about it, where on the same newspaper they put 2 different prices for was it the bracelet or the ring, something like that. It's on yesterday's video, including her engagement ring being £260,000, like Kate's engagement ring was from Argos or something. Oh my god, these people are crazy. Okay, not many people respect these 2 people. Nothing to do with color, but about behavior and disloyalty. What the hell? Disloyalty? Disloyalty to what? They doing their thing. I never heard them mention anybody to anything. But if it was disloyalty, is the whatever, look at how they're treating Harry from about his security team. They don't even want him to pay for his own security, the police over there. What the hell is this? Let's go into that. Okay, let me read some of these and then move into that. Alright, because I already see some of the squad putting her in the place. Okay, trashing Meghan is part of her job requirement. She always is. She and many people hate the Sussexes because they are doing things they wish the Cambridges will do, or the Cambridges will get first. Ultimately, they expect them to fail, but every day they become successful. Pure jealousy. That's right. And the thing is that, William and Kate could have had all the praise that they wanted if they just mind their own damn business and let Harry and Meghan be who they are instead of backstabbing them. It's due to that nonsense, because Meghan have said so many times she doesn't mind being in the background.
For me, it's very important to, once you hit the ground running, even if you're doing it quietly behind the scenes, which is what I've focused my energy on thus far, is meeting with the right people, meeting with the right organizations behind the scenes quietly, learning as much as I can so that I can maximize the opportunity we have here to really make an impact.
So if they were working with something along with Harry and Meghan, and then they tell Harry and Meghan don't show up after the thing is finished, guess what? Harry and Meghan will be more than happy to stay in the background, because their main goal, Harry and Meghan, they understand the assignment. It was never about them. It's the people, the injustice, the hardship regular people are going through. They want to make sure regular people are well. This is the assignment for them. But the other ones, I mean, they lose completely control of their position of what they were supposed to do, even though they never did. But at least, you know, oh my goodness, for someone who they trained, well, they trained him to be that way anyway. So forget what I was going to say. I was going to say that for someone they trained to be a king, and for Harry to, who the institution, the firm, then really give a rat's ass about him, for him to understand the assignment. I mean, that's some freaking flunk thing that Egghead received. Is really received FFF throughout everything. All right, let's go into this, and then after that I'll go to the next one. All right, so this is the nonsense saying that Harry and Meghan's disloyal behavior. Oh my goodness. So as a matter of fact, if people really think of what the Harry and Meghan are doing, if the firm were to align with how Harry and Meghan are behaving, they would have been received good praise. Because as far as I'm concerned, if Harry and Meghan were still attached with the royal family in terms of work-wise, they're making the institution look good. But, you know, as they were leaving due to their pettiness and hate, all right, they stripping them of everything. Anything that will associate them with the firm, they strip them off of that. My goodness, let's see here. Excuse me, you do not speak for us. Keep soaking up the garbage from Murdoch and the Daily Fail. Okay, please explain what behavior they did that will allow such anger against the Sussexes. Ask the many why they are hating. They will tell you they don't know why, then because everybody does. Okay, well, I don't hate, but I do disapprove, and that is adult attitude. Oh my goodness, these are crazy people. Crazy people. Let's see, maybe this is a troll. Oh my goodness. All right, what's the next one? Okay, but this behavior is okay. Thank you. I was gonna say that, but when I saw it and I keep my mouth shut. Okay, Prince Andrew, his behavior, doing unethical behavior with kids and stuff like that. Charles, who's selling medals to Middle East, and my goodness. Last night I was watching something. I need to finish, you know, probably go back and watch it again, because they were explaining a couple things about the royal family. I fell asleep, but I need to watch it. I think it's a very good understanding why the UK is so invested in the Middle East. One part I remember hearing from that video was that the UK and the French wanted to divide the Middle East, where they get one part for them, and you know how they divide Africa and all of this. So that was the last thing I remember, but I need to understand more. All right, I'll put the link. I'll show you the screenshot of it, and then you guys could finish watch it. But I can't really explain too much because I fell asleep. Okay, Prince Andrew is allowed to keep his £300,000 a year bodyguard after the Queen intervened at the last minute. Sleeping with kids. And this, UK police are investigating Princess Diana's ex-husband. This is how they could have been Sir Charles. They could have had Prince Charles. They have to say Princess Diana's ex-husband. My goodness, Charles' charity over allegation it traded help getting royal honors for a big donation. His ex-valet resigned after being accused of pushing to get a Saudi donor royal honor and citizenship. Charles denies any knowledge. In one of my videos, I explained this. All right, based on what we learned from Meghan's lawsuit. Okay, Egghead giving information to Daily Mail. Well, it wasn't Egghead. It was Jason Kanoff. Due to the process and the way things work, okay, level of authority and the royal family. Jason Kunoff will not be able to give private information to Daily Mail if that would then go through Egghead, okay, which is Jason Kunoff's boss. Okay, so without Jason Kunoff's boss, Jason Kunoff will not give the information to Daily Mail. So nothing that goes in Charles' charity cannot go without his approval. So with that, he knows exactly what's going on. I'll put that clip. I'll probably then explain it right, but I'll put the clip right now. This thing works.
Have been, as we know, is that the Mail on Sunday had the ruling against them in February, and they were then appealing it. So it was lawyers from the Mail on Sunday who would have approached Jason Naff, knowing that these emails and messages existed. That would have been the point. And unless, I mean, the most likely outcome is that Jason obviously would have then gone to William and Kate, and clearly he has cooperated. He would not have cooperated with those lawyers without their definite knowledge.
Okay, and this is why I'm like, we learned so much from Meghan's lawsuit with Daily Mail, because a lot of stuff come out. All right, what behavior, what disloyalty you have. Okay, all right, I'm done with this. Let me block this one so I don't have to see her nonsense come on my timeline. Black. Okay, let's go to the next tweet. I'm telling you, those haters, I mean, the morality in the UK is out of this world. Out of this world. This one was interesting. All right. Esther Lauder senior executive John Dempsey has been fired after posting this meme on his Instagram. Okay, he was making nearly $10 million a year. Can you imagine that? $10 million? Isn't Esther Lauder has to do with makeup and skincare, this kind of thing? Let's see. Now I'm curious, because I'm not really a fashion person, but I think this is Esther Lauder. Okay, what? Yeah, okay. Esther Lauder Companies Inc. is an American multinational manufacturer and marketer of skincare. Yep, makeup, fragrance, and hair care products based in Midtown Manhattan, New York City. The company owns a diverse portfolio of brands distributed internationally through both digital commerce and retail. Wow. Oh, they are a public trademark. What is that? Stock price $296.33. So one stock that's how much it costs. It was founded in 1946. All right. Okay. Revenue $14.29 billion as of 2020. What? Well, when they don't have any problem, they create a problem for themselves. Okay. He's posted an apology saying he quote then read it before posting it. Oh my goodness. What did the thing say? The N-word. Snuffy Dunn got Rona at a, was it Changey concert? Oh my God. Oh my goodness. This is the thing that this people, oh Lord. All right, let me read some more here. Estee Lauder senior executive John Dempsey, quote, "I'm not racist because I didn't read the racist tweet before I posted it, clown." Okay. His lies is giving, quote, "I didn't inhale, so I don't it doesn't count," end quote vibe. Who smoke weed but doesn't inhale. Well, who said that? I think it was Bill Clinton or something at that time during his presidency. And who posts a tweet without reading it. Alright. The only thing he didn't read was the account handle. He thought he was posting it to his private handle where he, his friend, and other exec will laugh. He's gonna be made an example for this, but they been knew about him. Probably. I got it now. Okay, yeah. That's pretty bad. Okay, surprise, he didn't say he was hacked. Imagine making $10 million and all you have to do is not post stupid shit online and you can't meet the performance metric. The clan urge is very powerful. My goodness. You guys should watch my other channel. There's a video that I put out. It was supposed to be at the beginning of my yesterday's video, but I cut it out because it was kind of too long. And it was off from the Sussexes. It had to do with the Ukrainian war and stuff like. And one of the things that I raised is that Ukraine and European, they need to thank America because this is that loophole during the 2020 election, this is what he was waiting for. They already got one of the superpowers out, which is the UK, okay, and then they were trying to get the US out of all of the stuff, but it was through Asian, Hispanic, African American, Native American, and some very few white people who saw the common goal and saw the path the country was going through, and they decided not to vote for this idiot. Otherwise, what is going on in Ukraine would have been much, much worse. The goal was for this is why Trump was fighting so much that he won the election, and he was trying all he can to stay in power. Was once he's in power, if he remained in power, was to turn a blind eye of what's going on in Ukraine. Okay, that was the goal, and this is why I was saying, go back to some of my old video. I called it. I mean, I don't have a freaking crystal ball in front of me, but the pattern of things, you saw this is what was going on. That would have happened. They needed the US only, all right, to close that loophole. Everybody else was already online, was on board with what he was gonna do, Putin was gonna do. Everybody else was on board because he got dirt on them to just shut them off. If they don't do what he said, he's gonna, spill their secret, this whatever it is that he has on them. All right, but the voters, the Asian American, African American, maybe some Middle Eastern too, and Native American, they stood online to say no, we don't want the country to go that way. And this is why what's happening in Ukraine is much. I mean, there's people dying, don't get me wrong, people's dying, but the main thing is they wanted the US to turn a blind eye. Don't get involved, don't do this. Even though the US, I think Biden already said, they don't want, he doesn't want to send troops on the ground and all of this. But the things that he's doing, freezing assets, this kind of things, the diplomacy, this kind of thing, the talks, it's working. It's working. And I think this might be Putin's biggest mistake. All right. So the Europe and Ukraine, or America, African American, the small minority groups that make up America, they should thank us for that. And then when they see, I think the main thing was, I was saying in that video, is that when they see black African American being killed in the street for no reason, they need to speak up. All right, the companies who's funding those Republicans, they need to speak up. Don't do business with those companies who's funding those Republicans, who's allowing this kind of tactic to go on. Okay, to turn a blind eye and to make those kind of laws happening. Look at Texas and some Georgia. Look at all the down south area who's creating those kind of anti voting right bills and all of this. So companies who are funding, who's donating money to those Republican, Europeans don't make business with those companies. This is the best way we could tackle this. That was my goal. I don't think I said this part here, but that was the thing that I was trying to raise on that video. But I put it on Team Sussex. Let's go to the next tweet. I sort of branch out, but let me get myself out of this. All right, next tweet. I miss Meghan already. Can't wait to see her again in 3 months. There's me responding a few minutes ago. Is this you? It's like you're hungry. All right, starving. Okay, we nutrient. Okay, we have Invictus game in April. I don't know if this is gonna happen with what's going on over there with this crazy guy with nuclear option and all of this. I don't know. This might be postponed again. There's a possibility because it's too close to all of this commotion that's going on. Okay, we will face LOL. She will have no choice but to support big change over 3 days. Right. They are working hard behind the public lens, unlike the other royals that explore taxpayers to make public appearances, cutting boughs or plant trees in other countries. The Sussexes actually work, and although I miss them as well, I can't wait to see what next. NAACP awards rerunning now on the East Coast. Okay, I know, right? Next tweet. I think the reason I bookmarked this was that It was what, 3 days ago you saw Harry and Meghan, and then she's like, I missed them already. All right. Harry and Meghan understand the assignment and know how to rise up to meet the expectation of the occasion. That's the laugh here. So what did they say about them here? Okay, Duke and Duchess of Sussex support designers of color with carefully chosen NAACP award outfits. The Duchess opted for a designer beloved by Kamala Harris and Michelle Obama. Okay, Harry dressed up following Markle's lead, wearing a sharp tailor tuxedo by Oswald Broughton, the first black tailor on London's Savile Row, who last week hosted a celebration of black excellence to end London Fashion Week. Okay, so at least he's keeping in touch with his root in the UK. So that's a very good telling here. Okay, he could have easily choose maybe a black American, but he chose a black person in UK. So that's a very good thing. Okay, Meghan Markle caught a strike figure on Saturday night in an electric blue Christopher John Rogers gown as she and Prince Harry collected an NAACP Image Award for public service. The NAACP, the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, works to eradicate racial injustice in the United States. On the evening, both the Duke and Duchess of Sussex made nods to their effort through carefully selected sartorial choices. Okay. Let's see here. Stunning and compassionate Prince Harry and Meghan. Meghan Markle. I don't understand why Brit press always bring out when those women go out. It's very sad. I thought there was gonna be more on this, but okay. Next tweet. There's 2 articles that I want to read. I don't know if I could fit them in this video. Okay, if they can get you to hate, they can control you. I realize this more than ever. That's for sure. All right, the mind is a terrible thing to waste. If they can control it, one becomes a puppet. Yeah, that's me who posted this a few minutes ago. Okay, that's why blocking them, remove them from your happiness and put them in that box just for idiots. This is why I don't follow those haters. They can never be happy and they can never post anything positive. So why follow? I mean, there's certain things, okay, if they were being honest with their tweets or exaggerate things, I mean, not everything somebody does, you know, you're gonna be in agreement with it. But if their disapproval made sense, maybe, you know, I could follow them. I understand people is not gonna agree with you, but their thing is to find something deliberately to hate on them. So why do I want to follow that? Okay, your hate, you know, your comment is coming out of spite. So I don't want to hear this. Many of you, I've said it so many times, you know, my comment section is left open to get honest, and I don't expect everybody to agree with me. Many times, many people comment on my comment section, say, I don't agree with you, this and that. I find a way to understand. If I don't understand, I ask you to explain or whatever. But people, it's through that I'm able to shape my channel for you guys, because there are certain ways that I was going about it. I'm still sticking to the way that, but you made me aware of certain things. That way I could change. You know, when you have a platform, people are listening to you. You have to try your best to, you know, put, you know, even though you may not like the information, but if it's the truth, you know. Anyway, let me continue reading this. I'm branching out completely. Okay, that's why blocking them, remove them from your happiness and put them in that box just for idiot. That we no longer will tolerate. I am learning that I don't have to put my mental health in jeopardy because they don't get the assignment. Yeah, they don't understand it. Okay, I will make a point, remark, attach a meme and mute them, block them and their followers. So I don't even respond. Well, they don't even show up on my timeline, so I don't even need to see. When, like for instance, I've blocked I think Kensington Royal and all the other ones out, the other royals, but for some reason occasionally when they come with something new, it popping up on my timeline, I block again. I mean, Twitter have a way of pushing, shoving certain information down your throat. All right, there are people in life who insist on telling negative stories about people to get you to agree, to dislike them along with them. It creates an ally and validates their hate, their skewed thought and biases their truth. This high school, in my opinion, is just online now. What is it? When Trump was the president, I remember when I'm watching the news, it used to get me so freaking upset. And then when I realized these things get me upset, I don't watch the news. I don't watch it. Okay, Hitler 101, OMG, truth like precious gem. Okay, there's nothing positive about hate. Never has been, never will be. Very true. And the thing is that these people like Putin, who pretty much his existence is to lie completely. Many of the soldiers, those young people he's sending out to war, don't even know why they're there. Okay, they don't even know who to shoot. Okay, and this is why I think did I put that video out yet? There's one video, I think YouTube had black something in it. This one, all right, was it in this one that I said we need to pray for the soldiers? That was at the beginning of the thing. Yeah, this video have been confirmed by manual review as not suitable for most advertisers. So I need to look at it again. It's been what, since February 17th it was supposed to be out. I need to look at it again to see what's their problem so I could cut it out. So I don't have time to do it. But in one of my video where I said we need to pray for those soldiers that Putin is sending, because I really don't think they knew. And then as time passed, and I'm seeing exactly what I thought. Because these people live on lies. They live on lies, so they're probably feeding the public lies. So most likely those young men who's going to battle, they don't even know why they're fighting. So I was like, I hope God get into their body, their mind, pretty much for God to take control of their body, to do the right thing, for them not to carry out the sin of this evil guy. And little at the time that I saw some news coming out, is that many of them don't even know who to shoot. I was right. All right, next tweet. LOL, Daily Fail is using a Sussex Squad followers as a source for Harry and Meghan. There's a laugh. They know nothing. All right, what are they saying here? I did show this picture on one of my videos. Was it 2 days ago? Hollywood Harry, Duke embraces singer Jennifer Hudson, and behind the scenes snap from what? NACCP. What the hell? They didn't even write it correctly. NACCP. Oh, is that another deliberate kind of thing? Award as he proved he settled into a life of mingling with the US A-list. What in the name is that? Who wrote this? By Harriet Johnson for Mail Online. February 28th. That was yesterday. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle attend. Yeah, they're spelling it the wrong way again. Why are they doing this? What does this stand for? Or what is it? One of them, the other one, one of the tabloid haters wrote NSS or something like that. CP. What on the name? These people, they are baggage for God. That's it, baggage for God. Okay, the Duke of Sussex, 38, who lives in a $14 million mansion in Montecito, California, joined his wife. Why do they have to put the tag price? California joined his wife, Meghan Markle, 40, to attend. Okay, now they spell it correctly. To attend the NAACP Awards on Saturday at Pasadena Civic Auditorium. And snaps, which have emerged on social media and were shared by this Duchess of Sussex. This is where she said, they're using her thing. The royal can be seen beaming as he chats with the Dream Girl star backstage at the ceremony. Okay, Duchess of Sussex. Let's see. Yeah, one of the squad. Okay, there's this. Okay, we. If they don't stop adding dimension every day, mention them. Right. If they don't stop adding dimension every day, mention them. All right, something is missing here. How can they not tell their constipated readers the number of bathroom? CSI, he's mingling with stars before he even left England. And why the heck are they still tagging how much his house costs? That's what I'm saying. His brother's home is more expensive. Trolls weird a lot. There's this, age, why, cost of home, etc. Dripping of envy, so transparent. Okay, don't they need permission to use someone's photos? Or do they have to repeat the price of the house? Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Let's go to the next tweet. This is ridiculous. I don't know if NAACP could sue them for, not writing the... Well, I don't know. Let me not say anything about sue. Next tweet. The courtiers calling Meghan the degree wife really didn't know how to deal with a smart person who had real world experience. They were son used to dealing with idiots. They were so, that's a misspell here with the N here. They were so used to dealing with idiots that even a simple question must have seemed like a challenge. Only thing wrong with what you said is simplest question is a challenge. Oh my goodness. I'm thinking when First Lady Biden was in the UK with the other wife, sitting at the table, they had to cut the meeting short. Okay, Betty's right-hand woman literally beat another woman over said woman's husband on palace ground. That about said it all. Okay, they're so ghetto, yet they want to claim to be above others. I'm telling you, once I realize the nonsense that was going there, I was like, this place is infested. It's worse. It's worse than ghetto. My goodness, I wish that's what they meant. The term, quote, degree wife, end quote, was meant by them to refer to their hope that the marriage of Harry and Meghan only lasted as long as it took someone to get their degree. 3 to 4 years. Can you imagine that? But I've said this before, is that Harry and Meghan had a agreement way before they got married. And I think they mentioned it during the awards when they received their award. And they were so glad to be doing it together. All right. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. These are the people who claim they welcome her. All right. Probably most of them with little or not education. They went to school when it was let my people go, as they say in my native yard, with no exam or taking, and everyone moves along. And the thing is that for the amount of schooling the other brother went, I don't think he learned anything. Because of his position, they probably get A, but nothing really in the head. Okay, this is why sometimes it's not the degree, the amount. I mean, you need it to a certain position to at least show whoever's gonna employ you, you know something. But sometimes, if you know hands-on how to do things, be skillful with things with your hand. I've spoke about this many times. Is that skills? People need skills, and college is not for everybody. But anyway, let me move on. As if having a degree is something to be ashamed of. Okay, right? And the thing is that, what is it? Meghan went to school and double degree. So some people really need to be at school because the things that they want to accomplish need to be enlightened by it. But not everybody needs to school a higher degree. Definitely you need to at least a high school level degree, understanding of things. But if you know the skills and things hand-on, some people don't really need to go to college, but anyway, let's move on. I think I might have to do another video because there are some articles that I want to share with you. Okay, I'm happy that Meghan and Harry received the President Award, because if you don't follow them, you don't know all the detail of the humanitarian work they do around the world. It was well deserved. Yeah, and I spoke about it. I was like, they've been doing this kind of thing, both of them, Harry and Meghan, individually before they met. They've been doing their things, and then together it's like boom. It's even more powerful. And I've also said, I don't even think they are at 100% the kind of things that they're doing. All right. When they were in the UK, Meghan was operating at 50% because they told her to be 50% less of herself. All right. And then right now during the pandemic, freaking make $1 million. Who knows how much she made for the book? I don't know. Lockdown. It was maybe 65%, and a lot of things were being done in the background. And now with things starting to open up a little bit, I don't know, maybe 70%. So what happened when everything is completely open and people could move freely? My goodness, All right, let's continue reading. This is a thread. Okay, it highlighted Archwell a bit more too. Most people only read headlines and don't know that what they're doing is literally what they do for years and solo and together. All right, this is what I was saying here. Okay, I don't like to repeat myself, but I swear royalists are stupid. Don't you know? Don't you know that anyone can check your account and see you lying? I don't know why you lot keep coming and my mention and other people commenting on Harry and Meghan's every move, but the energy on the ones you lot say you like. All right, some stuff here. Okay, this go on the website. All information is there. Very much right. Well said. Harry and Meghan were humanitarian before they met. This is what I was saying. Now they are joined together, still doing good things for others. All right, next tweet. I had a hard time reading her thread. Something, I don't know if it's my eyes or whatever, but let's move on. All right, so this is one of the articles that I want to read. All right, the link will be in the description. All right, this is by Harper Bazaar. Duchess Meghan team up with Anita Hill to celebrate historic Supreme Court nomination. Let me finish with the tweets that I want to. Let's see, what's the other one? Maybe I'll do this by itself. Let's see. Is that another? All right, so I'm gonna leave these two tweets to create a video by itself. Okay, so let me finish with the other tweets. All right, these are important things. Those two tweets have articles. I'll do them on another video. All right, so I have two more tweets after this one. I'm happy that Meghan and Harry received the President's Award, because if you don't follow them, okay, that's the one I just did. Okay, so I have one more. Okay, that's this. I have come to the conclusion that introverted people enjoy wearing a mask a bit too much and don't plan to stop anytime soon. That's the laugh. Okay, how do I know this? I'm an introvert who doesn't enjoy wearing a mask but appreciate the benefits it brings. Okay, 1, immunocompromised. I won't die if I'm infected. 2, saves money on lipstick. 3, I can verbally run through my to-do list in privacy. And 4, I can mutter under my breath at people. Mask up. So if I was like going in an office and things like that, the number 2 would be me. I don't need to wear lipstick. Okay, I love too. The social distancing has been glorious. I love it. I don't have to talk strangers and overzealous men trying to make conversation. That must be me. I'm not coming out of my mask for a while. Those variants don't discriminate. That's right. That is true. Okay, I don't enjoy wearing masks because they're uncomfortable as F, but I wear them anyway because masks protect me, vulnerable people around me. Yep, I'd be telling my kids, you better wear your mask. I don't care what anyone in the school tells you, wear your mask. Okay, I am an introvert, proudly wearing masks and staying away from folks. Yep, okay, that's me. Okay, agree. No stupid people telling me that I need to smile or questioning why I look so serious. They used to tell me that too. Okay, I'm not stopping. I can confirm that to be true. Alright, so there's more. Let me move to the last tweet, and then I'll do a prayer, and then there'll be video too with the 2 other tweets that I showed you that has article. So those 2 articles will be on the last video. Okay, so I retweeted that. He made a fool of himself. I have respect for Lisa since the Cosby Show. She keeps her morals intact. Alright, one person like this. Let me go into that. Alright, this one is saying Jason Momoa and Lisa Bonet getting back together make me so happy. Yep. This is why I say he made the biggest mistake. I think there was something with that, this kind of thing that was going on. I mean, come on. Right, they've always been a cute couple with cute kids. It's worth giving things another try. As my husband said, quote, we've been happily married for 43 years. Wow. Around 2 of them were problematic, and we're celebrating all 45 years later this spring. Wow, congratulations. Can identify with, quote, we've been happily married for 43 years. Wow. Sometimes it just takes time to figure things out. We've been happily married for 54 years, and 2 of them were problematic. I'm happy for them. It seems like their preferences and lifestyles were similar. Yeah. Alright, it is out here in this single street. They say plenty of fish in the sea, but most of the fish look like the one in The Simpsons. Gladly Summerday and Miss gave it another shot. Yeah, I think I'm not 100% sure. I think it was during the shooting of the Aquaman. You know, that other woman, you know, I'm not going to mention her name here because I don't know if it's true, is that seduced him. And, you know, things got a little bit heated up, and then Lisa was like, I'm not having this. And I respect Lisa. You never heard anything negative about her. Look at it. Look, when you look at Cosby right now, things that we know of Cosby, I think she knew even at a young age. She probably did figure him out, because there was some stuff, I think, I don't know the full story, but I think there was some stuff during her time at the Cosby Show. She was not having it, and this is why I have so much respect for her. Look, at decades later, we find out the stupidity, and she's been, you know, I don't know what she does privately, and I'm happy for her, but she hasn't been in the public eyes at all. She keep her things private. I love this about her. All right, so let's go. Let's do a prayer. What should we do? A prayer. Prayer for should we say world peace? What should we let the blind see? Okay, when I don't know what to go about, so blind to see. Pray for blind to see. All right, because so many things are happening, people are not seeing the truth. All right, so there's no small prayers on the side. Let's do an image. Let's do this one. Hopefully I could see it. Okay. CatholicReading.org. Quote, I see people looking like trees and walking. Mark 8:22-26. Jesus took the blind man by the hand and led him outside the village. Putting spittle on his eyes, he laid his hand on the man and asked, quote, do you see anything? End quote. Looking up, the man replied, quote, I see people looking like trees and walking, end quote. Then he laid hands on the man's eyes a second time, and he saw clearly. His sight was restored, and he could see everything distinctively. All right, so let's keep it as that, because too many people around the world are due to misinformation and disinformation, they are blind from seeing the truth. So let God take control of their sight. Let God make them see the truth so they could act appropriately. Because in this world, we need to learn to respect one another. If we have respect for one another, we should be okay. It's the lack of respect where one thinks they're better than the other, and then we get to see all this violence and all of this. Nobody lasts forever. Okay, the thing that is going on in Ukraine, this guy thinks he's gonna last forever. All right, so I've said this before. Each time you think you have the prize, you're just about to grab it, and something gonna come out and snatch it off your hand. And this is one of those things that's gonna happen to him. When he thought he was gonna have Ukraine completely, the world come together, it's not stopped yet. The thing's still going on as of March 1st, 2022. It's still going on, but let's hope, you know, the good prevail. And by now, those people need to learn that evil doesn't last. Okay, the good will always come out. It may take a while. There will be a lot of casualties and all of that. The good will always prevail. All right, so that's that. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. If you can't, just watch the commercials. Thank you for your support. Now I'm gonna do video number 2. Video number 2 is gonna have 2 articles. That's it.